As far as pilgrimage sociology in the Indian subcontinent is concerned, I strongly believe that as a discipline, this is not fully developed purely because of the scholarly disinterest and lack of scientific literature. Believe me, we do have such massive pilgrimages that we call Pad Yatra or foot pilgrimages, like Amarnath Yatra or Amarnath pilgrimage in the central Kashmir's Gandarbal district of Jammu and Kashmir. We have Badrinath, and we have so many Sabrimala and other lot many pilgrimage sites and shrines, both Muslim and Hindu, in the southern India, which have a huge economic potential and an income in terms of dhan, in terms of, I must say, the offerings that the devotees, that the pilgrims drop in the boxes. And there are not just millions but trillions of Indian currency received by these shrines, which has a huge, which is a huge religious capital, rather religious economic capital. If that is properly channeled and used in a proper direction with an utmost good and transparent administration, it can literally turn India even today into that golden sparrow and into that golden India. As far as Europe's pilgrimage sites are concerned, like we have Camino de Santiago, the 30 days walk of, walking pilgrimage. Likewise, what I want to point out here is that the way English or Europe's pilgrimages are documented well, researched well, written well, covered well by the media, that is on the contrary different case with South Asian pilgrimages. There are just newspaper cuttings, there are just purely journalistic writings and not professional academic research based scientific writings on these pilgrimages. That's why we know less factual positions about these pilgrimages. Therefore, this is the utmost job of researchers, especially of sociology and pilgrimage studies, wherever it is developed. Firstly, the unfortunate thing is that pilgrimage studies, we should have centers of pilgrimage studies in every university. Given the scope of pilgrimage in the Indian subcontinent, given the huge number of pilgrimage sites and pilgrimage shrines, pilgrimage places in India, we should have pilgrimage studies as an academic discipline everywhere. If it is not the case, which is a reality at the moment, there are no such pilgrimage studies, at least sociology students should research on pilgrimage. That will do two great favors. One, it will develop pilgrimage research in India on the scientific lines. Second, it will emerge the need for a discipline that's called pilgrimage studies. Friends, as far as Europe's pilgrimages, as I said, are more researched, more covered, more written well, there is an important need, there is a dire need to cover Indian pilgrimages academically, which is not the case. Let me point out here that there are some 88 classical works of pilgrimages, and not a single study is there on, as Camino de Santiago is everywhere researched well. We should have researches on Amarnath, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Somnath, and other great Muslim shrines like Hazrat Bal, like Makhdoom Sahib, like Dastagir Saab, like Naqshband Saab. I'm talking about the Kashmiri context particularly because Kashmir is a land of shrines. After every 1 kilometer, you will find a shrine. This is a Sufi land. This is a Rishi land. Therefore, in all the universities in Jammu and Kashmir, I would urge at least one center for pilgrimage studies that will do the job. Thank you.